Question 5. How did you attract/address your target audience? One of the ways in which we have attracted our target audience is that we use the excitement of the chase scene to put the audience on the edge of their seat. From the beginning, the fast pace of the chase scene promotes excitement and to get the heart beating. As our audience are generally young, and from our audience research, we have found that they want to be thrilled and excited. They want to be action, something that grabs their attention. So we designed the chase scene to be fast and to grab the audience attention from the word go. So we also decided there not to be much dialogue during the movie. As from our research, we found that too much dialogue can make a scene boring. We used fast editing to get this feeling of fluid motion, like someone running. So the majority of the chase is set in the first part of the scene, just to wake up the audience. Then we have the flashback scene. This gives the audience a break from the action to take a breath. Then when Jason wakes up again, after the flashback scene, the chase continues until Jason gets the upper hand and shoots the guy in the biker helmet, leaving it on a cliffhanger. This makes the audience want to watch the rest of the film, as they're already hooked on the first 2 minutes of it. The 3 characters that we've introduced during the film are suited towards the target audience, as the protagonist, Jason, is around the same age as the target audience. So he is a young adult in his early 20s. This makes him more relatable to the target audience. So if they wanted to, they can imagine them being in Jason's place. Also, his character has an in-depth backstory, meaning that you can really get to know him. We wanted Jason to be a secret agent, so we decided to give him a gun and for him to be able to shoot at the antagonist. The gun adds an element of danger to the film, as you imagine what Jason has to do with it. Our female lead, Katie, is a strong young woman that is trying to make it in a very harsh world. Many of the audience can relate to this, as she has a job as she's a reporter and is trying to live a normal life with her husband and soon-to-be child. This helps the audience root for her, as you would like to see her and Jason at the end of the movie to be happy and get back to how things were. We try to make our antagonist as menacing as possible, so that makes it makes the target audience fear him more. We did this by making his costume dark and by covering his face, so the audience cannot see it. We took inspiration from antagonists such as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. So not being able to see his face dehumanises him, makes him less human and more of a dark figure, very scary. He represents the older generations and how he is the one in charge, and physically how he is the one with more power because he's bigger and stronger. The flashback scene is set in black and white, meaning that the colour changes from the chase scene to the black and white of the flashback scene. The change of the colour draws the viewer's attention. Also, the setting changes, which also draws the viewer's attention, as a new setting means the audience has a new place to explore. The location was used to attract the target audience, as it creates interest, because at first you do not know where Jason is, which makes people want to know where it is set, and how he got there, meaning that they will continue watching the movie and find out what will happen in the future. This makes it more interesting to the audience, because they would like to be surprised. They like to be shocked, and they want to say wow, and come out of the movie with a general feeling of that was worthwhile seeing that movie. We use fast editing to get this feeling of fluid motion, so like someone running. So the majority of the chase is there in the first part of the scene, just to wake up the audience. Then we have the flashback scene, which gives the audience a break. We also have a cliffhanger at the end, which makes it, it makes people want to continue seeing it. And the cliffhanger makes, for example, the Italian Job, which at the end where you see the bus hang off the cliff. This makes people gasp, makes people more interested, and it also makes them demand for a sequel, meaning that make more money. Thank you for watching the video and have a pleasant day.